Good morning, and welcome to Sober Readings for Saturday, October 11th. From Daily Reflections, Self-Restraint. Our first objective will be the development of self-restraint. That's from 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 91. My drive to work provides me with an opportunity for self-examination. One day, while making this trip, I began to review my progress in sobriety and was not happy with what I saw. I hoped that, as the workday progressed, I would forget these troublesome thoughts, but as one disappointment after another kept coming, my discontent only increased, and the pressures within me kept mounting. I retreated to an isolated table in the lounge and asked myself how I could make the most of the rest of the day. In the past, when things went wrong, I instinctively wanted to fight back. But during the short time I had been trying to live the AA program, I had learned to step back and take a look at myself. I recognized that, although I was not the person I wanted to be, I had learned to not react in my old ways. Those old patterns of behavior only brought sorrow and hurt to me and to others. I returned to my workstation, determined to make the day a productive one, thanking God for the chance to make progress that day. Today's reading from the 24 Hours book, the AA Thought for the Day. How good a sponsor am I? When I have brought a new man to a meeting, do I feel that my responsibility has ended? Or do I make it my job to stay with him through thick and thin until he has either become a good member of AA or has found another sponsor? If he doesn't show up at a meeting, do I say to myself, well, he's had it put up to him, so if he doesn't want it, there's nothing more I can do? Or do I look him up and find out whether there is a good reason for his absence, or that he really doesn't want AA? Do I go out of my way to check up on him, to see if there is anything further I can do to help? Am I a good sponsor? The meditation for the day. First, be reconciled to your brother, and then come and offer your gift to God. First, I must get right with my fellow man, and then I can get right with God. If I hold any resentment against my fellow man, which I find it very difficult to overcome, I should try to put something else constructive into my mind. I should pray for the one against whom I hold the resentment. I should put him in God's hands and let God show him the way to live. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love God, whom he hath not seen? And the prayer for the day. I pray that I may see something good in every person, even one I dislike. I pray that I may be willing to let God develop the good in him. And finally, today's reading from As Bill Sees It, page 106. Perfect humility. For myself, I try to seek out the truest definition of humility that I can. This will not be the perfect definition, because I shall always be imperfect. At this writing, I would choose one like this. Absolute humility would consist of a state of complete freedom from myself, freedom from all the claims that my defects of character now lay so heavily upon me. Perfect humility would be a full willingness in all times and places to find and to do the will of God. When I meditate upon such a vision, I need not be dismayed because I shall never attain it, nor need I swell with presumption that one of these days its virtues shall all be mine. I only need to dwell on the vision itself, letting it grow and ever more fill my heart. This done, I can compare it with my last taken personal inventory. Then I get a sane and healthy idea of where I stand on the highway to humility. I see that my journey toward God has scarce begun. As I thus get down to my right size and stature, my self-concern and importance become amusing. That's from an article written in the Grapevine from June of 1961. And that's it for today's Sober Readings. Thanks for listening. Until next time, don't drink, go to a meeting, and keep coming back. Have a great day. And as my friend Larry says, best day ever.